Hi, this is Reiki with Albert. I'm Albert, your Reiki master, and right now I am smudging you. If you're not familiar with Reiki, Reiki uses universal life force energy. Okay, I use that power to channel it to you to heal you. Okay, so we're going to talk about people who want to be left alone. Okay, so this will be left alone by your choice and healing for a purposes in life. Okay, something like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to focus on today. So this is for that. This is for the let me see. All right. So we're going to do healing those who want to be left alone from their life, or your life. So you want to be left alone on your life. Okay, so I'll get the wording right on that. But healing for a higher purpose. Now, it's nothing negative to want to be on your own. Oh, by the way, take several deep breaths while I have the sage going here. Take the life force energy in, inhale it, out. Inhale it, and out. Use your nose, Just go through your nostrils and your passageways and go right through your body. You're going to feel grounded. So let's ground you first. Because your day might have been rough. Or you just wasn't having a great day today. It kind of happened. Everybody has it. You might be playing your favorite game and somebody try to report you and say you are being negative, but you're not. But whatever it is in life, you have to wonder, why do people act the way they do? Is it because they want to? Or do they just don't give a damn? Most likely they don't give a damn. Give a damn. It's the same thing as being negative. They don't care. Negative, not another negative word. So let's ground, remove all negative energy. Put my hand on top of your head. I want to heal you with your permission, your consent, and you have to believe in me for this to work. Just let you know offhand. And another disclaimer is always can seek a medical professional. And never give up going to see your doctor. Okay? All right, just let you know that. Okay, let's begin. Now this is me and my hand on top of you, so you can see we're interacting with you on a personal attention level. This is you right here. Okay, let's let you know. I know you can't be here right now with me, but in this video you are. So what I'm saying is that I'm going to clean out your chakras. First is the aurora. Cleanse. Take out that negative energy out of the aurora. Pluck it out. Take it out. Remove all that negative. You don't want that in your life. Anybody say anything negative at you or report you for any silliness, it hits you. And you go like that. Wow. So you want to pull that out of you. Take it out of you. And forget that. Because it's not important. They're trivial things. They're just being mean. Mean is also negative. You have to deal with mean people, arrogant people, rude people, and all sorts of other people. All that's negative, by the way. You don't need to have rude people, arrogant people, people who are dislocated from the life or don't believe in the rules and just do whatever they want because they can. They don't want to follow any rules. But you got to live in peace and harmony, okay? Yeah, you have the right to say, hey, I want to be left alone. I don't want nobody in my house or in my apartment or in my SUV vehicle near me. I don't want you. I want my own space. See the hand? That means space. All that hand, see the space? It's negative. As they say, hey, I want space. And you say, why? They can't tell you why. They want to be left alone. And you might say, why? What did I do? See, a lot of people, okay, then you show weakness by saying, what did I do? It's not your fault. They want space because they don't want to be near you. I know that's negative, but that's the truth about it. If the person loves you, why would they want not to be around with you? Why would they say, give them space? Is there somebody else in their life? That could be it too. So it could be they don't want to be near you, number one. They got somebody else in their life, or they just don't like you. They don't like you. That's another negative on you too. You don't want that kind of a person. Never try to beg for forgiveness. It's not going to work. They don't want to be around you. Negative. They want nothing to do with you. Negative. They want to be left alone. Negative. That's all negative. Why would you want a negative person in your life? Why would you think a person like that would change? No. All they do is tearing at your ego. All they do is making you weak so they can walk all over you. That's negative too. When they walk all over you, jerk you around, it's another word too. Negative. That's why we need to take all that negative energy out, all those name calling, everything's making you sad. And then, imagine people talking to you like that all the time. It sticks in your head. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to overcome it. You don't know what to cope. It's coping. It's called coping. You try to cope. A lot of people can't cope because they don't understand what coping means and how to adjust. And they might go see a therapist, and the therapist, all he does is sit there with his little pen and ask you a couple of questions, and you tell them what's going on, and they just try to figure out what's the best course of action. But they really can't tell you what to do. It's up to you to do it. But they ease your mind a little bit, take out that stress and that anxiety out of your head. But the whole thing is, then you come to a Reiki master for healing, and the master, if you do it right, it can heal you, and you'll feel at ease. Sometimes you need a group of people to heal you, or you're like, this is one-on-one with you. Oh yes, while I have your attention, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Goal for this starting here is 1,000. According to this, we're at 937, so we need approximately 97 and 3. So you need 66. Maybe that should do it. But anyway, like I said, do subscribe. By subscribing, you're supporting my efforts, number one. You like these videos, number two. You find these videos helping you, right? Because you go out in the street and you get a Reiki master, what's going to happen? They charge you a lot, right? Some people don't have money. Here, I provide the service for free. I do more than anybody else do. I'll do it. But if you want one-on-one with me, then you have to contact me privately. But, we can discuss that another time. But right now, I give you healing. I give you many different type of healing processes. This is what the title I said, you want to be left alone, and you want to be isolated. So isolated from your life, and healing isolation from your life. I'll say that with healing for your highest purpose. Okay. All right. And I'll also give you universal life energy ones too. That's almost like a Begon, but it's a little different. Begon series was very it's to take out whatever is hurting you inside and pulling it out. So that takes a lot of energy. Even the universal life force, it's very draining. When I did that one, oh, I was like, anyway. And they have this one, and that's about it. We're gonna focus on these two. Oops. Okay. So that's what I'm offering. Like I said, well, what am I using? This is now some people, they use a turtle shell, but then it gets messy. This is actually a real porcelain Japanese saucer. It's square. It's made in China. It's made in Japan. Reiki Master, Japan. It all goes together. That's what it is. Good sage, huh? Sometimes it's not like that. So. But hey, make do with what we have today. How was your Mother's Day, everybody? I made a video. Did you get to see it? It was Mother's Day video. I know, a little late. It was like 3 o'clock it went out, but it's okay. I'm glad a lot of you liked it. That was for everybody here and all throughout the planet. Normally I don't do those, but it's Mother's Day. It's positive. We'll do one for Father's Day too. I want you to enjoy my videos. I want you to feel relaxed. I know the others, Reiki Masters, they do it differently. But everybody has their own spiel, as we say. Okay? Everybody does it their own way, and then whatever they believe. I'm doing it this way. If you were here, in my presence, you'd be amazed what I do, and you can feel the power of full 100%. 200%, maybe 500% power. But unfortunately, that's not the case here. Here I can reach out to you, and when we hit, another reason why to subscribe to get to 1,000, we're gonna have live sessions. We'll have as many as we can. And everybody have to behave themselves. So, okay, because those are the rules of YouTube, so we have to be careful. No foul language. Everything peaceful. There's no need for that. And this channel here is positive. Okay. Contact me with positive thoughts, because positive is positive energy. Negative is not good. No. Okay, that should be it. I hate to waste a good sage. Do this. It's a little piece too. If you can get sage, make sure the whole thing is full of sage leaf. They'd like to put twigs. So I'll show you. This is really bad. So you're not getting all the sage. You get a little tip on the side. And in the middle is the twig. That's not how it's supposed to. I got one from a crystal shop, but I couldn't get there. Yeah. But that's a long time ago. It was solid. It lasts a long time. But it burned properly. Okay, let me we need to begin because time is going. Now, the reason, like, a lot of you want to be isolated from everybody else because you want to be left alone, and you have that right to be left alone. You don't want nobody in your life. You want no man, you don't want no woman, you don't want no significant other, you don't want no partners. I cover everybody. Doesn't matter who you are, you're still a person to me. Okay? Here we treat everybody the same. Okay? We don't have to worry about what race you are or what religion you are. That doesn't matter here. I know why they keep talking like that today. And today said, we should just think about one thing. We're all human, right? Right? We're all human beings, but we all look differently, right? Some of us has green eyes. Some of us has blue eyes. And some of you have gray eyes. Some of you have light blue, dark blue. What else kind of color eyes? Some people have red eyes. I don't know what the deal with that is. Black eyes, dark brown, some sparkling hazel eyes. Those hazel. It's like a sparkling. But whoever you are, it shouldn't matter what you look like. It shouldn't matter who you are. with your heart chakra, what kind of person you are, okay? A lot of you are raised to be nice. That's not no problem. Don't let people put you down because you're nice. You're nice for a reason. You might have come from 2 loving parents that showed you love and happiness throughout your whole life. And you're lucky if you had that, okay? That's a positive lifestyle. They don't argue. They don't swear. The parents got along. They never tried to fight and carry on and yell and scream in the house, you know? And some of you come from houses like that, you know? Or there's a single mom or single dad raising you, or your grandparents raising you, or your foster child. You know, there's hardships there too. Hardship life is tough, you know? Not everybody have fortunate lives, you know? Some of you might be filthy rich and you're really unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Then you go around and you spread out your money, or you do things anonymous. You try to help. It's good that you help because a lot of people don't have it, and they'll be appreciated. Maybe you have to see people appreciating, enjoy what you're sharing. You know, money cannot buy happiness. I'll just let you know about that. You could have all the money in the world. You could be a trillionaire or beyond trillions. End of the day, that money cannot bring you happiness. You can buy that new sports car. You might drive it around. You think you look cool. And what kind of woman you gonna get? They call them gold diggers. You know, that's negative too, by the way. I don't see that much going on online, but, well, it's there. But, you know, because people, they want a better life, and they figure that you can give them and provide for them, right? And that the gold digger won't love you. There's no love there. It's like, you know, your money cannot buy them the love and affection. They will be with you. They might cook for you and make you and give you fake love. You know, you don't want fake love. That's not real love. It's not. That's not real. Come on. Being on your own and isolated from the rest of the world. Well, the pandemic caused a lot of that. A lot of you are lonely, but a lot of you want to be left alone because you don't want nobody to interact with you. You want the outside out there to stay out there, and you want to stay in here. But occasionally you get this, let's see, the knock at the door, or you have a door knocker. If you don't have a door knocker, you might have a bell. Ding dong, dong, ding, ding dong, dong, ding. I used to have one that sounded like Westminster Abbey or Big Ben. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. I built it myself and put it together. It's pretty neat. I don't have it here. I actually do have one, but the battery keeps dying out. The transmitter. I don't want them to ring the bell. They press it and it don't work. So they knock on the door. But listen, it's your right if you don't want nobody to come to the house. It's your right. You don't want to talk to nobody on the phone. I mentioned that in another video. You don't have to talk to nobody. That's your phone. That's your cell phone. You don't have to pick it up. There's no law to pick it up. You don't have to do nothing. You know that, right? If it's a friend of yours and you want to talk to them, yeah, you can. Sometimes you don't want to. Some people don't want to talk to nobody. They just want to, hey, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. But did they really go to sleep, or did they just turn on the TV, or they just didn't want to talk to you because they didn't just want to do it? You know. Hey, they have that right. Is that negative? Well, it depends. If they're being facetious and it was something that they did not want to do, or they're just playing games. Maybe they have somebody else in the house and they want to talk to you. Those are the worst ones, when they lie to you, but they cover it up by saying, I have a headache, you know, I just want to go sleep and all of that. They may have a headache, but maybe they didn't have that headache when they want to go someplace else. Or they were supposed to meet you someplace and they didn't show up. Oh, that's negative too. Yeah, because they want to go do something else, so they wiggle out of it. But what does it have to do with not having nobody around you? Well, you don't want nobody around you because you feel comfortable on your own. You know, maybe you came from a relationship with a man or a woman or whatever a significant other, and they were badgering you, putting you down, calling you names. All that's negative too, by the way. You don't be in a relationship like that. That's not a relationship. That's tormention. Noise. Can't get away from that. But the whole thing is this: you cannot be in a relationship like that. That's not a real. But by the way, when the other side, your partner, your lover, whatever that person is to you, they put you down, call you names, insult you, belittle you, especially if they do it in front of other people. If you went to a restaurant and they did that, you get up from the chair and I tell them, you find your own way home. No, I know that's negative. And maybe they might say, they might be crying. No, I don't have no. Then why did you insult me like that? And they're still insulting you. They'll say, they'll call you, dumb, blank, blank, blank. I'm not going to say it. Even saying that dumb word is not good. That's negative too. Do you know all that's negative? You do realize that's negative. And that attaches to all that negative words. And it stays on your brain, and it stays on your body, and it won't go away. You keep thinking about it, and you cry inside where they don't see you crying. You cry inside, you see eyes are red, you get upset, you want to control your anger. Don't put yourself in situations like that. Get up and walk away. I don't care. They can get a taxi. You can leave them at whatever, a 20 if you want to. Then you'd be really mean if you left them with nothing and they have nothing way to get back. Or you could just tell them, call their sibling or brother or sister or mom or parent and have them come pick them up. If they don't have anybody and they depend on you, then they need to stop doing what they're doing. But they're not going to stop. Don't you understand? That's all they know how to do. Whoever they was with must have did that to them. So it's your turn now to deal with it. And that's why you want to be left alone, because you don't want to go through that ever again. It's not a pleasant feeling to go through that. I tell many men and I tell many women, why are you with these men? Why are you with these girls? Why are you with these partners? Why do you put up with all this stuff? You know why? Because they don't want to be left alone. Yes, you have that word double standard there? They don't want to be left alone. They want somebody in their life. And they're willing to put up with the insults and the put downs and all the negative energy. And because they don't know better. And if you break up and you tell these people to go, get out of my house, get out of my apartment, don't have nothing to do with you anymore, don't call me, it's called NC. NC on the internet means no contact. Yet others still communicate with the bad girl, the bad guy, the partners, the bad ones. Why? Why do you do that? You know why? Because they don't want to be on their own. They miss them. They want to be with them. They think they can change. Can't change them. Even if they took meds to make them mellow, you still wouldn't have what you want. A mellow person on meds, they'd be like a stick. I'm not kidding. And then what happens when the meds wear off? They'll be violent again. They might jump on you, attack you, beat you up, punch you, throw cans of tunas at you, hit the wall, dent the wall, especially if you're renting a place and it damages the owner's property. You have to fix that. And plus, you shouldn't be with anybody that's throwing cans of tuna at you or cans of anything like that. That's really bad. Not enough sorries can cover that. Some people can't even say sorry to you. They'll say, I didn't mean it. They did mean it. Oh, it'll never happen again. Yes, it will happen again. I promise it'll never happen. Adults don't promise. Little children promise. Mommy, I won't do that again, I promise. That's what that means. Adults commit and say, listen, I swear to my heart, my parents, and everything, I won't do it again. That means nothing. They'll still do it again. And you say, gee, why is that? Because that's the way it is. They will lie. They'll cheat. Cheating is another thing too. It's not about that, so we're not going to cover that. Because that subject is very tough. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. They just want to go like this. Yeah, they don't want to see it. Okay. But it happens. It's really bad. But I don't want to talk about that now. We're talking about loneliness. And loneliness, listen, it's your right to be on your own. You want no pets, no friends, nobody. You just want to be on your own. And that's fine. You don't want no interaction with another human being. You don't want nobody around you. You just want to be left alone. And you can be okay with that. And that's not negative. That's just something you want to do. You rather stay positive to deal with the negative sorts out there. Ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-partner, significant other. You rather just push them all away, stay in your little space, watch your TV, eat your food, cook your food, playing your video games, reading a book, watching movies, listening to music, get up, go to work, come back, you can repeat. And that's the way you want to live your life. Hey, and a lot of you do live like that. And hey, that's all right. Your friends, sometimes your close best friends might call you. I say, hey, what you doing? Hey, you want to come over? We're having a party. And you'll say, got a headache. Or I'm just too tired. I don't want to go. Well, see, you're being honest. You're too tired and you won't be. But in other words, you just say, hey, I'd rather be left alone. So you don't want to hurt their feelings. So that's what you would say. But the reality is that you have the right to do anything you want. And you have the right to, you have the right to do anything you want, and you have the right to try to be positive about it. Don't be negative, because negativity does not help you. Learn how to use your words and say it in a positive way, because it's better to live like that. See, I live in peace and harmony. I don't like nobody bother me. I know bills have to be paid. Yeah, they'll be paid. Okay. But I'm just saying is that you have to adjust yourself. And sometimes when you're on your own, you start talking to yourself. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Well, it keeps your mind from going cuckoo, and it keeps you from being, getting dementia and stuff. If you can remember things and try to keep yourself busy, try to solve complex puzzles, so your mind keeps working. Otherwise, you don't want to lose it. I mean, you could go out, interact with people, if you want to. That's up to you. But a lot of people are by themselves, and you can't change them. They'd rather be by themselves, and that's the way it is. Trauma experience, the bad relationships, maybe the boyfriend, girlfriend hurt them, and hurt them to a point they don't want to deal with. They don't want no more relationships. They don't want nothing. They just want to be left alone, and that's it. And that's the way you have to see it. So, when you see people like that, don't judge them. They have the right to be on their own. They feel comfortable. They feel at peace. They can do whatever they want. Do you know that? You watch TV whenever you want. Take a bath whenever you want. Stay up all late all night. You don't have to worry about it. Some of your friends say, hey, why don't you get a roommate? Roommate? Are you serious? Where are you going to put the roommate? You won't be able to do what you want in the house. When a roommate comes in, unless you're sectioned off. But if they share the same space as you do, and they have a separate room, but they're in your, around you, how you going to cope? You're not used to that. And they bring their friends over or their girlfriends over, and then you have to go someplace. It's your place. See, you have to think about stuff like that. Hey, but if you're used to having roommates and stuff like that, hey, that's good. You already know what to do and how does that go down. But a lot of people don't know. You don't know what you're getting yourself involved in. You're giving up some of your life. Especially if you, like I said, if you have a duplex, you know, upstairs and downstairs, then you live upstairs or they live upstairs, then hey, they become tenants. But it's hard to live with strangers. You don't know them. It's pretty tough. But like I said, if you want to be alone, you can be alone. And nobody else has anything to say about that. Yeah, this is how I look without glasses. Yeah. But glasses are okay. But you gotta heal. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel good, you do the right thing, okay? And that's how you live. If you can live in a positive world, then hey, that's great. I know it's hard to do in this kind of day and age, in this century, in this 2023. It's really rough as we get closer to 2025. It's tough. It's tough. Why can't the planet be like it is? Peaceful. Peaceful. No chemicals. No toxins. No dyes. No slime. And all this weird stuff is going on in talk today. Why can't everything be like it used to be? But it can't, because things are expensive and they have to cut costs, and these manufacturers have to put all sorts of things into food to make it look nice for you to eat. But you don't have to do that. You can actually buy simple food and make your own food. You make your own creations. That's what I do. But when I tell people what I eat, they say, "What? I can't eat that. I need protein. I get 20 grams of protein. I make my own protein. Yeah, I have my own protein." You can eat good. See, I look good. I take care of myself. But like I said, everybody's gonna do their own thing. Hey, thanks for watching. Okay, so the conclusion to all this is, you want to be on your own, be on your own. Okay. But if your family has get-togethers, parties, maybe Mother's Day, Father's Day, it's your birthday. Some people don't want to celebrate their birthday. Oh yeah, some people don't want to celebrate Mother's Day. Holy cow, I don't understand that. I was raised in a family where my younger sister, that's all she would, want to surprise my mother. She went out of her way to get the cake and everything. And even for my birthday, she was always there. So I'm used to having birthdays. I don't care. Hold on, I want a cake. I want a balloon. I don't care. I that's what I'd like to do. You do what you like to do, and don't like. Well, I do appreciate you all watching this video. Okay, hey, please subscribe. Okay, and I know you like my content and you feel at ease. Okay, I'm trying to. When I get excited, I talk higher, but I can talk lower. So, this is normal, soft talk. So. So do subscribe. That's important. Thumbs up and do comment. I like to read the comments, positive comments. Okay. Okay. So that's it. Shante, peace to you all. I'll send you the light of healing. Okay. And remember, if you want to live on your own, that's okay. That's not negative. You want to live on your own for a reason. And you want to live on your own because you want to be left alone. And that's your right. Like I told you, don't have negative people around you. It's better to be on your own. But if you want to find somebody that's positive. Someone that's not going to put you down, call you names, and all these little negative words. You don't need that in your life. Okay? Hey, take care now. Shante, bye for now.